Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, so y'all don't know behind scenes. We was trying to prep him because if we would have hit this live button, he would have probably tried to find a way to mute us, and he would have took over the show. You can see it in his face right now. That's why he's smiling and laughing because he knew he had a plan. Yo, shout out to everybody that joined us. Face right now. That's why he's smiling and laughing because he knew he had a plan. Yeah, he had a plan. Yes. Shout out to everybody. Yo, shout out to everybody that joined us. Face right now. That's why he's smiling and laughing because he. Yo, turn the speakers down in the background, Jay. You got echo. All right, cool. Cool. Yo, he trying to tell us without telling us. He's like, listen, my time is precious, so I need to run the show like the show need to be running. Y'all got to be quiet. Yo.
Nah, it ain't like that.
Yo, he can't even reply. Famous Mike.
What's good, man? What's good? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah,
Woo.
yeah.
That's big, man. That's big. That's big. Episode 20. I see the numbers. I was going through the page. I see the numbers on the shit. The comments going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we gotta appreciate you, real talk though, because if you ain't put that buzz in this brother ear, I don't know if we would have came through the time that we came through. So I appreciate you for even bringing the buzz in and be like, yo, you need to do this because this is what you do. Like this is easy for you. This is all day, every day for you.
Nah, I told him last time we seen each other, we was chilling. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you should start a podcast because Dre, he do the gaming and stuff like that, and he really good with it. But I'm
Right.
like, yo, you start a podcast, you bring a whole lot of different type of people, you get a different type of crowd, people start tuning in. And I mean, like, due to the corona and stuff like that, I mean, I could just imagine if this was in person, like, you know
Word.
what I'm saying?
Word.
Yo, we've been talking about that all the time. Imagine if we would started when niggas was home. When
Yup.
niggas was home, we would have been lit. But we started now, you know what I mean? Hopefully niggas get that next run, that COVID hit or the Delta hit, and niggas get to stay home and collect that cheddar. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. That's a
Yo,
fact.
that next wave is happening, bro. You know they doing
Slowly
that
but
already.
surely. Niggas out here running
Nah,
around. We say it every episode.
it's spiking up, man. It's a spiking up again. It is.
Cause niggas like, oh, I got vaccinated. I'm good. Nah, nigga, you vaccinated. The whole world ain't vaccinated, but
Word. I
niggas is
actually
already.
heard today Jim Jones got hit. So he went on there and he was
Yeah, he
sitting
made
there
a
trying to
little
tell everybody.
video. Yeah, he did. He good now.
Yeah, he said he good now, but he's like, yo, this shit for real. This
That
shit
shit is
ain't no
for real,
game.
bro. My
Yeah.
You
man,
about to
my
go to the
man,
lobby too?
three of my
Oh,
mans got that shit, man.
yeah,
Shit is
man.
Ah
That's
crazy.
a
man.
joke, man. People not being safe out here, man. Niggas is
They
trying to
Niggas
good
get
don't
though.
their
want to
They
wear
good.
bread.
They
masks.
recovered or they still recovering.
Huh?
They good though or they still recovering.
Nah, they good, but it's like they scared to come outside now.
Yeah, they trying to cave up right now.
Shit.
They
Yo,
Yeah,
lock
this
it
man, this
down
man.
shit
right
is
now.
real.
Oh
It's
shit.
real, bro. This shit is real. Niggas think this is a hoax. This ain't no hoax, bro. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People are not preparing themselves when they go outside. Niggas out here just touching everything like little kids and out here
Niggas ain't
wilding.
washing their hands.
Told and wash your face. This is the main thing I tell niggas. This is the time for niggas to get their life together and stop smoking weed. For real. If you out
Nah.
here smoking weed with your niggas, you got a problem. Now, if you for
Wait,
Dolly,
no,
you should be
no.
good.
Well, yeah. If
Dolly's is good.
first off, we grown men. There's no reason why you should still be sharing a blunt like that.
Unless you
You know what I'm
ciphering with
saying?
somebody.
Yeah, like ciphering like 8 people crazy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Eight people
Not
can
during
go.
this time.
But right now, niggas out here ciphering. Nobody know what they do, man. But we ain't talking about that. We talking about my guy, famous Mike, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
famous is in the
let
building,
let
ladies and
let
gentlemen.
the people know what's
Give it up
going
for
on, man. Let
famous
the people
again.
know what's going on with you and how you started and until now. Let these niggas know, man.
Man, I mean, I say I've been doing the videos, but even back in high school,
Yo,
I've
you
been
going
doing
too
the stuff.
fast. You going too fast, man. Niggas gotta know where you from, man. Cause when I bring niggas up here, they know where niggas is from. So let niggas know where you from, man. Then you get niggas to run down how the game got in.
Man, culture wise, Trinity, and I Jack Queens, so it's big
Yes,
Queens.
yeah, in the
Big
building.
Queen,
It's
In the
big
building.
Queens
Queens.
get the money.
Queens get the
Dollar
money, man.
bill, y'all.
Queens get the money every trip. I'm repping this borough forever, man. You feel
That's
me?
it. That's
Shout
That's
it.
out to
it.
fucking Queens.
Yeah,
That's
shout out
it.
New York, man. Cause
Shout out New
nigga,
York.
nigga be asking me like, yo, where you from? I'm from New York, man. I ain't got no boroughs, B.
All
So yeah,
boroughs.
oh, but I'm from New York. When he's like, yo, I'm from New York. Oh, where what part? Utica. Nah, my nigga, you tripping? That's not New York, bro. That's upstate. You on the island, dog. You on the island, but that's no here or there. So look, the nigga laughing so much he cutting off his phone.
Oh
Nah,
man.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, you gotta stop laughing so much, Mr. Giggles. You good, baby? Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish. Let these niggas
But
know, man.
yeah,
We
man,
Queens in the
I'm from
building.
Queens, man. Queens get the money. And what I say what inspired me to do the videos, like the actual come up was the pandemic. Like, I was actually in the crib and I was just like, I'm home, I'm collecting this unemployment, and I'm just like, yo, like I gotta do so. I can't go outside. Ain't nothing to do. So I
Nothing to
Yo,
gotta
do.
be creative. So I
Word.
got creative. So I'm like, you know what? My man's called me. Shout out my guy Glass. He was like, yo, bro, I think you should do the TikTok. And I'm going through the TikTok, so I'm just like, man, I did a few of them before I even started doing the green screen, but I'm just like, you know what? I gotta do the green screen because I gotta show these people what who I am and what top of the we outside mean. You feel me? Because everybody like, oh, he's Mr. We outside. But then I'm like, yo, I gotta make the name stand. Like, for me, I gotta make it be like, oh, he really be outside. Oh, because he know what he talking about. So I'm like, you know what? I did the green screen, start talking about the schools, the blocks, the corners, the parks.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it started going up.
and now everybody
So you
outside.
Everybody outside, everywhere I go, they
Everybody
be like,
using that slogan. You gotta go get your bread, B. These niggas out
yo,
here
so
ah,
using
you
that
you
slogan
knew
for
you
days.
just had a feel of where to tap in at. You kind of started to feel that scene with everything was going on outside. You like, yo, I know this is where I gotta tap in at.
nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like when like like saying with everything, like, cause I mean, growing up in Queens, I mean, I went to MS 72, so that alone, that's a bad school. At the time I was going there, it was bad. Everybody fighting brawls. So I'm just like reminiscing about so much. Plus playing the Av at a youngin coming and being in middle school is just like, yo, seeing all this stuff happening is crazy.
Right, right.
Definitely, definitely.
Yo,
So,
so
go
what
ahead.
again what I'm happy about, and I say this all the time, every time we start our show we do this. And again, yo, big shout out to you, bro, because we got
Definitely.
another creative talent that comes in, even if he's not rapping or singing and things like that. This man is about his entrepreneurship and his business, so his
That's a
creativity
fact,
is
bro.
coming out of his
That's a
He
business.
brought
fact.
something else to the
So
table. Like everybody don't
That's a
understand.
fact.
You
Like,
don't have to be a
that's
rapper.
a
You ain't got to be a
fact.
baller. You know what
that's
I'm saying?
right.
We play ball, but that's not the only outlet for the hood, man. That's not
That
the only
ain't. It
outlet. You know
ain't,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
It's
So
Right.
not. It
brought me
ain't
there,
like.
baby.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Nip, man. Shout out to Nip, man. For real.
And ladies and gentlemen, please don't think that this man is not doing numbers, right? Don't think this man is not getting things in his pocket. Now, again, we
Telling
don't sit
you.
there. We don't talk about other men pockets because we not
No.
those kind of dudes. But this man is getting stuff in his pockets. His numbers is
Uh-huh.
up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
He's
know I'm
he's
doing my
connected
thing,
with the
man.
right people. Look.
Fact.
You could tell that he doing that. Look at the smile, right? You see the face, right? He's
He
he's
about to dip
chilling.
right now. The nigga about to take
So
over the
if
show.
word, so just like Dre was
Man.
saying, if you feel like you got to be a rapper, a singer, or a ball player to
Nigga
get
not
to
in
a
the hood.
different kind of bag or get to the bag, period, we got a person sitting right here, getting those comments, talk to the brother, try to get some lessons from the brother, some knowledge from the brother, so he could tell you, like, he could direct you where to go, because this
That's a
man is
fact.
doing it right now.
That's a
Definitely
fact.
is.
Like I be
Definitely is.
around, man. Being
So we know
around
that.
all these, huh?
I said, I know that, nigga. You posting too much. He out
I
here living. He out
I
here
I,
living
I heard, bro.
crazy. He out here Lambos,
I
talking to
heard.
stars
Davis, I
every
heard,
night.
bro.
This man out here watching the stars every night. He watching the stars, G. Even on a rainy day, that man watching stars, G.
Yo, listen,
Oh
can
man.
we get some backstage passes, kid?
Of
I just need to.
course.
I
Anytime.
just need to be on the
Anytime,
road
bro.
somewhere. I don't even need to be in the
Anytime,
back.
bro.
I don't need to be in the back. I'll be on the bottom when niggas be throwing their sneakers. I catch a shoe or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be in the back with all the smokers. That shit is still out there, so I'll be at the bottom. You know what I mean? For real,
Yo,
man. But
so yo, Mike, so let him know, like, what's the connections that you have and what you doing, and the teams that you around, the people that you get to bump elbows with, sit at the round table with.
and eat with.
Man, the
Like
team I'm
that.
around, I mean, well, first and foremost, I say shout out to LA. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That's one of main on man. Shout out to him. Even you know what I'm saying? He brought me around and he just influenced me to let me know, like, yo, bro, like, yo, you good at this, bro. So I feel like you should just take advantage. So, I just started coming around more, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? And then after that, the thing about that is like I tell people all the time, it's like, man, you just gotta if somebody give you an opportunity, like Fab would say, that's the greatest thing ever.
Take it.
Now it's up to you to show up. I can't be in the room. I offered you the opportunity, and you in the room. I can't do everything for you. Now,
Right.
now you did. So now you gotta really show out. Like you know what I'm saying. That's like you go to practice, you make the team. Now you in practice with a whole bunch of people that you don't know. So now you got to
Word.
build a chemistry. You
Word.
got to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? And it's really the only like one thing I learned from like Maine will say Maine always Maine will always say he like yo, this game is built off of relationships.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? That's why when people be like, I don't care about him, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Nah, like,
You
cause
cutting yourself short.
yeah,
That's just one
pretty
less
much.
bridge you to use. That's just one less bridge you to
Yeah,
use.
like you know what I'm saying. You can't burn bridges, like you know what I'm saying. You really can't. You feel me? So I just feel like that was like mad important to me, and me me listening to him, Jim, and all those other artists is young. You feel me? Because we grew up on them, and
Right.
me witnessing like him in the studio making that Lobby Boy album. Yo, like that was so dope to me because that's the first time I ever witnessed him. Like yesterday I met Floyd Mayweather. Like it's crazy.
This man is out
How
here
was
in these
how was how was
streets.
that? How was that?
This man is out here.
Nah,
He's
it was pretty
outside.
dope. It was pretty dope, man. Like I was just like, yo, like this is crazy.
This the
Like
So
lifestyle you
yo,
want to
let
see.
me
This
let
your lifestyle.
word yo, let me also ask you. So now when you first started to get around this different kind of community, because it is a different kind of community,
it is. It's heavy.
e- even though they from the same hoods,
Uh
it's
huh.
a different kind of
Yeah.
platform.
The
Did,
conversations is different.
that's exactly where I was gonna go with it. So did you find that challenging, or did you find it natural to get in and just start, being able to talk to people that you've seen
Nah,
maybe on the screen first?
I always been verbal.
Okay.
So, I get around I'm always like, I'm like a sponge, like, yo, like, what's the this, that, like, main, like, the things that I see that they do, like, you feel me? That's why I posted it. I was just like, yo, like, we was in the studio one night and I was talking to one of the guys that was there, and he like, yo, man, you could have a business, you could have a brand, it's cool. You could go invest in the merch, sell it, this, that. But he was like, yo, I'll be so honest with you. Before you do all of that, I mean, you can still do it, but it would be smarter if you get the paperwork done first, then put it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was just like, yo, like, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, and I felt so, I like, I told him, I was just like, yo, like, man, I appreciate that because, a lot of older people, they don't be given that type of
Yeah,
information.
that's a
They don't
fact.
give that knowledge no more. That shit is a rap. You gotta learn on the fly. Back in the day,
Yeah,
though, the niggas on the
and
block
it's
could give you that
hard,
knowledge.
especially you young and you really trying to get it and trying to get a new life and you just trying to do better for yourself and help your family in any way. It's just like, yo, just getting that type of information helps you so much because now that I know it, I'm not gonna be selfish with whoever is coming up behind me, so they
Right,
don't
right,
fall, so they don't make they don't make the same moves I make. They be like, let's make smarter moves, like, you know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Yeah, it's all
And
about money in business.
that's exactly what you did for us, right? Because you already, like you said, you were around that different platform, and then you was looking at what Dre was doing, and you was like, yo, I really feel like because everybody's inside more, more or less, yo, you should start to do this podcast thing because it will
Because
work
the
for
thing
you.
is the thing I say when I told Dre, I told him, I'm like, yo, like you should, because it's like, you got the personality for it, and you giving certain people a voice. People I would say not, you feel me? Everybody is important to a point. You feel me? But
Right.
at the same time, you're still giving people a voice. You
That's a fact.
understand what I'm saying?
So
So like that,
you the one that started that for me, man. No joke. We was all chilling at the round table, you know what I mean?
the
Vaccining
facts.
it out, vaccinating it out, and nigga was like, yo, why you don't start a podcast? Everybody wants it was either start a podcast or niggas is gonna fund me to become a comedian. That was it. Start a podcast or be a comedian. And I'm like, yo, it's not as easy as people think it is. Podcast wise, yeah, I don't mind because I could talk. But as far as like writing
Right.
material and jokes, I can't do that. You know what I mean? It's just conversation. Like
Nah, that's the
who
same
knows?
thing.
We just be
That's
talking, and next thing you know, that shit just goes left, and you run with it. You run with it. It goes left, and you keep it, and you just fuck it. You know what I mean?
That's
But
the
if it's
same
funny, it's
thing. Like
funny.
people will tell me like, yo, bro, like, yo, you should do stand-up comedy. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, that's cool. But what I'm trying to do, I just not saying I don't want to do that, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I could grab a mic, tell a joke in front of a mad people.
Right.
I probably do that for the moment, but it's just like you just never know where life takes you. Like, you feel me? Because I mean, like, I like acting and stuff. Like, I be doing roles and stuff. Like even when I'm in the studio sometimes and they be discussing, I'll be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I do a skit, this,
Throw
that,
me
like,
in. Throw me
you
in.
feel me? Like I'm good in that field. Like, I stay in my lane, man. When you stay in your lane, ain't
You're
no
gonna get
traffic
somewhere.
there. So
You're gonna
it's
get
like
somewhere,
you
man. You're
not
gonna definitely do it. People don't
you're not
understand
gonna
that.
bump into nobody. You just doing you.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that, man. Real talk, I don't. Because one thing I always notice, people like, yo, you could do this, you could do this. Yo, you could do the same fucking thing too, nigga. Since you telling me I could do it, so if I could do it, why you can't do it? Well, I ain't as funny as you, nigga. It's just a comedian is just a nigga that's depressed. That's all comedians are, depressed niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's all comedians.
That's it.
Everybody says that.
And
Everybody says that.
the thing about that is like, you know, when you trying to tell a joke, you just think back of just mad shit from the past, shit was going on in your life, and you just
That's all
bundle
jokes
all
are.
together.
That's all
Like,
jokes
like
is.
I turn my sadness into smiles. Like I be laughing at it sometimes. Like, yo, I really did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit like that, and that shit keeps you
Yeah.
going throughout the day.
For real, because I mean, I do the same thing. I reminisce because all
That's a
jokes is a
fact.
lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different lifestyle. But back then, grandma was in the 60s. You know what I mean? Grandmas these days is like 32 years old. You're a grandma, and the shit is
Yeah, that's a
crazy.
fact.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it's a fact.
you're not getting that ass whooping like grandma used to give you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nowadays, facts.
I used to, man. It was plenty of times that my grandmother used to whip my ass, bro, off of some. I was one of them snotty nosed badass niggas that I do whatever, nigga. Like they know, like yo, you better don't do that shit. You know you're good, and you know when you're known in certain neighborhoods, when your
Uh-huh.
grandmother is known, you can't go nowhere because the drug deal, like I said back then, the drug dealers, all the real niggas that's on the block will check you. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
yo, don't let me tell your grandmoms, nigga. And if I tell her, she gonna tell me to wear you out. And the niggas on the block like, yeah, you heard that. But when you
Mm-hmm.
cool and you actually suck that in, even the older niggas will tell you, yo, you can't be over here, bro. Get up off this corner, bro. This
That's
not
a
your
fact.
lifestyle. You know what I mean? And people don't understand. For me, coming from Soundview Projects, bro, from the Bronx, niggas don't really believe me. That it was crazy out there. You know what I mean? And the lifestyle is not the same how it is now. When niggas was
Nah,
begging
like
to go
that's
outside, we used
another
to
thing.
beg to go outside.
Like I was watching something with Fat Joe the other day, and he was like, "Yo, people would never believe that, Jay Z's a genius. Like
Mhm.
it be geniuses in the hood, but it's just like you gotta understand, you can't stay one way forever, bro.
Right,
At all.
right, right.
At all.
I'm starting to see like yesterday, right? My phone was blowing up OD. So I answered, like one of my mans called me. He's like, "Yo, bro, where you at?" Like, "Yo, just," I'm like, "Yo, like, what's going on?" "Yo, like 16 people just got shot." Like, I'm like, "Yo, bro," and I'm like, "Yo, relax." Like, I'm like, "Yo,
What they
bro,
got to do
I'm
with me?
out the way." Like,
What they
Word.
got to do with me? You telling me about some
like
other
you know what
niggas?
I'm saying? But it's like it's like the thing about that is like I'm starting to learn that you gotta go where it's beneficial. Like,
Yes.
like
Yes.
that's very
That is a
important. Like
fucking
you
message to
really have to go where it's beneficial.
hmm
Like beneficial. Not even talking about money. Like, oh, I'm not even
Just
gonna
the
go over there on
opportunity.
that block. I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
my man's crib. We're gonna chill in his backyard and we just gonna vibe. You know what I'm
hmm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because it's just like at the end of the day, bro, when your mind say, "Yo, I'm not even gonna go over there," and then you end up going over there, something always
Something
happens,
always
bro.
fucking
All the
happens,
time.
Always
bro.
happens, man.
Listen to
All the
your
time. And
voice
that's
first.
what I think a lot of us was told when we was young, like, yo, if you feel a certain way, especially if it's something that'll help you not go into or get into a jam, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got that feeling, like, don't second guess yourself. Sometimes it's best to just go the opposite way. You're not losing out on nothing really.
At all, because time is still going. Time is still going.
That's a fact.
And people don't understand that. Like, from what I'm seeing when you was, but then you also got to see some people are in situations because they have nobody to push them out of that situation also.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a
Because
fact
niggas
too.
always say, yo, I want to do this, I want to do this. But it's never fun. I mean, I can speak for myself. It's never fun to do something by yourself when you can bring your nigga along and y'all can both eat. And then when y'all eat and
Nah,
other
that's
niggas eat,
another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing I talk about. Like as much as I'm around these high people on these different panels, I bring
Right.
my guys around so they can see. You
hmm
feel me?
That's a plus. Yo, shout out to you
Like,
for that.
like I always do that. Like all my guys will tell you, like, if somebody I bring them around, I'll be like, "Yo, bro, look at this, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all who want to rap, all who's rapping, like, yo, I bring them around so they can see, like, yo, bro, this look this they they already make
they
their hit
there.
records. You
Yeah,
know what
they
I'm
They
there.
there
saying?
already.
So I'm bringing y'all around so y'all can see, like, oh shoot, damn. But at the end of the day, I'll be like, yo, bro, you gotta learn. Like, you feel me? Don't come around just to come around. Try to learn something, pick something up.
Definitely.
You feel
So let
me?
me ask you this too, Mike. Yo, so the ones that can you tell the ones that you bring around these to these different panels, do you already have an awareness in your mind the ones that you know are going to take what you trying to just put them around and do something, or the ones that you know just want to be there just for the vibe, do you still take them?
I mean, yes and no. It like that's a good question because I told one of my mans, right? Because there was this girl that she did, like, she's like a little A&R, she got a name or whatnot. So I'm like, yo, bro, I said, yo, I want you to meet her. Boom. I'm like, yo, she don't need us, bro.
Right.
I'm trying to, I'm like, you feel me? I'm like DJ Khaled annoying when it comes to like putting one of my guys on, trying to put him in the situations for him to elevate. So I'm like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? And what I try to explain to my guys, them, they do stuff late night. Like it be last minute. You know what I'm saying? Because they be busy. You feel me? They got a
Right.
whole other life. So I mean,
Right.
like, if they taking time out their day to hold me down with a favor, I'm like, bro, don't show me up. For me, I didn't had situations like that. And it's just like I'll be looking at my peoples just like, yo, bro, like, do you really want this? You feel me? Because I don't rap, bro. I don't rap. I don't do none of that. Like I be telling people, they be like, "Yo, how you get around all these people, bro? You don't even make music." I don't. But you feel
Right.
me? But you feel me? Like I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I get around people be like, "Yo, Mike, cool. Like, yo, you a funny dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?" They calling my phone, pull up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I just don't come around just to come around. Like you feel me? I'm like my mother always tell me, bring something to the table. Even if you gotta mop the shit, like you mopping the place, like you bring.
I was
Yo,
just
that's the nigga that be
saying that.
cleaning
I
up
was
the
just saying
store.
that. Everybody think you gotta. Niggas be like, oh, you an errand boy. I'm an errand boy. I'm in the situation.
That's a
If you don't
fact.
have nothing, if you don't
I'm in
have
a
nothing to bring to the
situation.
table, you bring it to the table. And yo, go to the store
That's
for
a
me.
fact.
I That's the bag. You don't disappoint the bag. The bag is
See,
feeding
but
you and yours.
that's the crazy part, Dre. That was a good point that you made too, is because a lot of people feel like, yo, just because you the errand boy or the errand boy is going to stay the errand boy. Now,
No,
if
no,
that
you gotta
errand
switch
Nah,
boy,
it up. It's all about trust
that's
when it comes to
another
that.
thing, son.
It comes with the trust. It comes with trust.
That's another thing. Like people be like, for example, like I'm gonna break it down to you right now, right? Yo, life is crazy. Let me tell you how life is crazy. When I started doing photography in 2016, right? I'm like, damn. My mother used to be on me. My brother used to be like, yo, bro, like shit ain't gonna work. Da, da, da. You don't really want to do this. But at the time, like I used to listen to a lot of Nip. So Nip, I was on the marathon. Like I'm like, yo, it ain't a race, bro. Like you gonna get there. So in order for me to get there, my guy Cass, I remember 2018 summertime, my guy Cass called me. He was like, yo, bro, I need you to go hard, like 10 times hard. So I'm like, you know what? I started to come up in 2018. You feel me? I went to a Nike event. Shout out my guy Ike and shout out my guy Steven. They got me my first media Nike pass, like first media Nike pass. So I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm like, all right, I was hyped. I'm like, you feel me? And then after that, I started going to mad stuff. Man, I started going to every basketball game. I started going to Dykeman. I
you
started
just
going
got up and just
like
started
I'm
going.
working my way up the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Then I ran in. Then I ran into Puff the Mayor. I'm like, I'm getting somewhere. I ran into Puff the Mayor. Puff put me. He bought me like that's when I was. That's when I started to come outside, going to clubs with Puff. You know what I'm saying? So I started going all over him, boom, following him around. You know what I'm saying? Meeting new people. Boom. After that, I started doing like a couple other shoots. And then I think it was 2019. That's when 2019 was when like We Outside started to buzz. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way how that came about was my man's called a crazy dunk. And when he caught the crazy dunk, I just ran on the court. It had mad people in the park. I ran in the middle of the court, like on some wild boy shit, like, we outside. And then everybody just captured the moment. I wish somebody would have recorded that, but everybody captured the moment. So they was like, oh, every time everybody see me, oh, we outside.
We
So then
Yeah.
outside.
after that, I started thinking of like capitalizing, like, you know what I'm saying? I had merch, I had mad stuff, but then I sat back for a few and I was telling myself, I'm just like, yo, I gotta do something more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I want to go to these games, but at the same time, I want to do more. So I'm like, you know what? It had a day. My guy Jay Prezi, shout out Jay Prezi. He from Harlem. He had a book bag giveaway for schools. So that's another thing I be telling people. Like, sometimes you gotta go to these little events, these local events, because you never know who you're gonna meet. That's
That's
how I
true.
ran into. That's how I ran into LA. And LA, he told me, he was like, yo, come to Dykeman. Like, you know what I'm saying? yo, come meet Maine, come meet Jim. You feel me? And at that time, like I wasn't really hearing, bro. Like I'm like, man, I don't know what he talking about. Like, you feel me? Cause you know you young, so you know people tell you come around. You know people be
And it just
capping
went
it
in one ear right after the other.
right out the other. And then it had a night. He called me. He like, yo, he was like, yo, Jadakiss having an album listening party. Yo, I want you to pull up. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna come through. And I wasn't gonna go. Like, I wasn't gonna go at all because I'm just like, yo, I ain't really care about this. So when I went to it, I met mad different people, but I've been met Mano way before I met Mano in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And when I went there, when I went to the Jadakiss, I started getting mad content. And then after that, we went to the studio. That was like the first time I ever seen like oh,
Real
like you know how
studio.
it really looks. Like you know
Real.
how
Right.
you know when he walk in, I was just like I was blown away. Like, oh wow, like this shit is
Because
crazy.
everything was top notch. Everything was real serious studio work.
Yeah, like it was just a little crazy. I was just like, oh,
Lights
this
and
is
colors,
crazy.
baby. Lights and colors. That's all
I
niggas
was
know
just
is
like, this
lights
is
and colors.
crazy. But after that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started coming around more, because I ain't gonna lie. I be telling people, I'm like, bro, I worked my way up the ranks. I went to all the parks, all the lit parks, taking pictures of
You
all the
had to
best
move. You
plays.
had to move around.
Yeah, I had to move around to be. Now I'm in a situation where it's just like I don't have to go all the way around no more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I could choose where I want to go. Like, yo, you know, I want to go here. But
But
that's when I
you
learned,
still gotta go.
yeah. But that's when I learned, like, yo, you gotta go where it's beneficial, like where you know, like, I'm gonna get this type of, content, so I don't gotta. That's why when they said like you gotta know how to work smart but not hard. Like you feel me?
Right,
Like
right.
for example, when Maine I have a studio session, right? And we'll be in there from say like 8 to 4 a.m. And it will have so much different artists coming. Like I done met Conway, Benny, and it's just like I'm looking at the situation like, yo, this is I could take one picture and it's just like, all right, I take a few more, and I don't gotta overwork. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cause you
So
just
now
did.
when
This
I,
isn't something you
You
just
just
did.
did it. You just
Yeah,
did the work.
you did. And post it and let it go.
that's it,
So
man.
so let me also ask you with like when they first saw you, right? So the
Mhm.
first time when you was going out and you had to go out heavy like that, and they caught a glimpse of your creativity and who you are, right? And your personality, right? And your entrepreneurship, right? When you started to go around other places, did they remember your face?
Who? What you mean, like other places? Like,
Like any other platform. So like how when you said when you met Mano before, right? Like the first time you ran into him.
oh yeah, yeah. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. After the Jada Kiss party, his list album listening, his last album. Mano and them, they went to the studio after that, and yo, like when I walked in, he was like, "You was there?" Like he was like, "Oh shoot," because it was so much going on. He was like, "Yo, I ain't even like it was so much going on. Like I was taking so much pictures. Like, oh, she was there," and then he was just like, "Oh wow," you feel me? Because it's just like me being there now. Now that I gave him, so he got content, stuff to post. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yeah, they remember my face. It was like, oh, like I didn't know you was there. Cause it was like, it had all the crazy. When you go in the club, you
Right,
have the
right. They was still busy. They doing what they do.
right.
Yeah, they're still
But
networking. People networking when they go to the clubs. They not just partying. They also networking at the party. You know what I mean?
hmm
Because like I always say, you don't know my friends, and I don't know all your friends. We maybe know some of our friends. We maybe know some people, but you don't know everybody we know. You
that's
know
a
what I mean?
fact.
And
That's
the
a fact.
networking is the plus. But the best thing I notice is if they keeping you around, you must got hell of a good vibes.
Word.
That's a
Because
fact.
you can't. I know the way I've been watching too much DVDs, and I watch the show also. Mano don't give it up like that to niggas, bro. He might
That's a
hear it
fact,
tonight and
bro.
then he talk about it later.
Yo, what I see and that's so crazy, right? And I know you picked this probably picked this up off of him. yo, he is really particular on who he got around and what they saying. If you not talking, and I just hear this from seeing what he does over the IG wire. If you not talking something that's gonna be positive and it's gonna benefit him and the rest of his crew or his family, yo, he's not even trying to hear you like that.
That's a fact, bro. Like it's
So
so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, yo, it had a night, right? Um, I think it wasn't. It was somebody hit me. Was like, yo, Main and Jim is shooting a music video in Jersey. So I'm like, damn, and it's pouring, raining hard. So I'm like, you know what? They sent me the location. It's like an hour away drive. So I'm like, all right, bet I'll go. You feel me? And this is what I mean by sacrifice. Like, if I'd have never went there, I would have never end up going to LA with them. Like, you feel me? I end up going to LA with them. But that's the
crazy.
thing. That's the thing. Like, you gotta be willing to take these risks. Like, it's not even a second thought. Like, you just like, you young. People be like, yo, you young. You gotta see the world. And it's fact. Bro, I went to LA, I went to Houston, and I'm just like, yo, like, it's so different. And when you come back, it's just like, you like, yo, I gotta get my shit together.
Yo,
like,
I gotta
it's
get
so
busy.
much motivation, bro.
Right.
It's a lot of motivation. Like, it's not I'm around and I'm hanging like, nah, I just be like, yo, like, I be like, thank God, because I'm in this position. It could be anybody.
That's right.
Anybody.
But it's you.
But then it's me. So it's just like, the more I'm gaining, it's just like, I'm looking at this like, yo, bro, like it's no, like, I think one of the guys, that's why I posted my status. He said, yo, you cannot lose if you handle the business. And I'm like, yo, that's a fact.
Yo, yeah, I
Like,
hope
yo,
y'all
that's
listening to this, man, because he is, yo, he is giving straight key knowledge, right? This is part of the cheat code we always talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So it will be mindful for everybody that's tuning in right now to D&J Podcast, and shout out for you to do that. Yo, take notes. If you got to pull out a pen and pad, nobody's around you, or even if they are, yo, jot the information down, these little key notes.
That's the problem with people. We always say this, don't be scared, don't be afraid to take that leap.
That's
Do
right.
not be afraid to take that leap, because that leap could save you. That leap
That's
is
a
what
fact.
you needed.
It really
Like
is.
I said,
It really
people
could.
are afraid to take that leap, and if they take it, they don't want to take it by themselves.
Right.
Because nobody likes to fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like one thing I learned is like normally I would be like, yo, like, people will tell me, yo, pull up here. And the first thing I do, me being the person I am, I tell one of my mans, yo, bro, pull up. Like, yo, nah, I ain't feel like going. I'm like, all right, bro. The next thing you know, I go over there,
And they see you.
and you see me posting, you like, damn, him. Yeah,
yo,
bro,
why
like,
you tell me he was gonna be there? I didn't know, nigga. I just told you to
I ain't know.
Just come join in. Nobody knows what's gonna happen until you show up.
You never know, son. That's why I be trying to
So let me also ask you this. Now, once you get those kind of opportunities and you see that they kind of fronted on the first one, do you reach back out to them again on other opportunities?
Hell yeah, man. Especially if you my guy. Like, the way how I see it, I feel like Maynard said, like, you know, it's built off relationships, but at the same time, I want people to win. But you gotta be wanting to win too. You feel me?
Right.
If you see me winning, just because I bring you around, the people, they don't have the same relationship that me and you have. I got a different relationship with him, whoever I'm around, these people on these higher panels. Like, they see me, they be like, yo, Mike, what up? When I bring them around, I bring my people around, I introduce them. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, I gotta start a conversation. I can't just, yo, sis, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? Because then it looks like I'm trying to gain something from them, so they could gain, so they could give them something.
Else, like everybody piggybacking each other.
Which is real talk what they doing, but it's just how you go about doing it. Like, you gotta learn the professionalism about it.
It's not. I don't even call it piggybacking. Is you got something, like we always do. We bring people to the table if you got something to offer.
That's
right.
it.
If you ain't got nothing to offer, you did now. You just there just to see the entertainment. And I see a lot of niggas, they not with that. You're not just there just to piggyback. Yo, go to the store for
Trust
me.
me.
Don't be like, hell no, bro. I ain't going to know. What? Yo, get the fuck up out the studio, bro. You're useless because you're not bringing nothing to the table.
Nothing to the table.
And niggas say, yo, if I'm a new nigga and I'm coming there, I'm a rookie. I gotta work my way up. Hey, yo, bro,
That's a
yo,
fact.
go to the store, go get us some backwoods, go get us this. That's my part. When I come back, niggas is like, yo, my man's here, the rookie here. Yo, what you got, bro? I'm coming out with the backwoods. I got the liquor and all that. I just did my part.
That's
Niggas
Right.
it.
hype off of me. Why? Is because one, they know I ain't no hard headed nigga, and then nobody want to deal with no hard headed nigga.
Hard headed nigga.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
yo,
People,
so
Another thing, niggas be looking at it like, oh, this nigga trying to downplay me.
yeah,
Nah,
trying to
yeah,
sun
bro.
you or something.
I ain't trying down.
yes.
Like when we was in LA, like, you know what I'm saying? When we was in LA, one of the main right here man's Herbie. He was like, yo, bro, you go to the store. I'm like, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then when I came back, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, good looking, bro. I appreciate you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, and then we just started, he was like, yo, like, he was just saying, like, yo, your work is fire, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like today, now, me and bro locked in, like, you know, it's just like I look back at that and it's just like, yo, he invite me to his baby showers,
All
you
that.
know,
Just because you went to the
all that
store.
stuff. So it's
Just
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 because
because
like,
you
you
went
went
to
to
the
the store.
store
And people don't
and your
understand.
creative content.
People, for me, it's just niggas got this attitude like I'm here for a reason and I don't need to be doing none of that shit. That's how I feel.
word,
Niggas like, yo,
Now,
word.
I ain't supposed to be going to no store with for nobody. Nigga,
right,
when you get your
especially a
position,
grown man. A grown man is gonna feel like, yo, if another grown man asks me to go to the store, the first
but,
thing most of us do would be like, "Fuck wrong with your legs? Why you can't go?"
but then I started to see that a lot of niggas right now, when it comes to that, is they got too much pride.
Right,
Too
too much
much
ego.
pride get you no fucking where in life. If you can't sit there and take a back seat and figure out what's gonna happen, you bugging. Because guess
Yo,
what? Even if you're in the back seat, one day you're gonna get in that driver's seat,
that's a
and
That's a
fact.
somebody
fact.
else is gonna be in your seat,
That's a
and
fact.
that's a problem. And I always say this. Somebody must have told me this a while years ago. A lot of niggas is focusing on the next man's plate, and they have a plate in front of them, and they shit is getting cold. While the next nigga is eating a hot plate, you worrying about your plate. How you worried about
That's a
another
fact.
man's plate when you got your plate? You got a leg, he got a breast, but your niggas you still eating. You worried about
That's
this
Word.
nigga
enough.
food? His food is hot, and you worried about this nigga food? Like, damn, that nigga got a thigh and coleslaw. I only got just a leg. Well, put that leg with some bread, nigga. Now you got you a meal, a leg and a bread, and your shit is hot. Instead of you worried about this man food, his food is hot, and you worried your shit getting cold. Now you got cold chicken with a piece of bread.
Or nothing. So let me ask you this though, being that you have been on different panels, have you ever run into people that are on these different panels that were actually, you could be like, yeah, nah, he was a little foul to the person that is trying to do, that will be willing to go to the store run, like they would really disrespect them? Have you seen that though?
Yeah, I seen, I mean, like, not that, but it's just like the person that they're saying, like, yeah, just come back, like, man, who these niggas think they is? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, he
why he
backbiter. He a
sending me? Like,
backbiter.
why me?
He
And
a
I just be like,
backbiter.
yo, huh?
That we call them backbiters. You know what I mean? You
You know what
talking
I'm
behind
saying?
somebody back, he's a backbiter.
And the way how I look at the situation, I be like, yo, bro, it's not even that deep, bro.
Right.
It
Like,
was 5 minutes.
I just went, like, you feel me? But the thing is, I look at that and I tell myself it's a mental thing, bro. Because it's like, if you let that bother you, something else smaller will.
Will
You
do
feel me?
Yeah,
worse.
that's a
Will
fact.
do worse.
You feel me? So I just look past that and I just tell people like, yo, bro, you just gotta be built different. Like everybody say they built different until they're in a
Until
situation
they met
where
with
you
something.
gotta show that you
Until
built
that.
different and
Yes.
then you react a
Yes.
different way and then everybody
Yes.
be like, yo, I thought you was a I thought you was better than that, bro. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
But to me is that's what you have to do. You have to make people get out of character to see what their character is, and that's the
How
main
true it
thing.
is.
Yeah, you have to make somebody feel uncomfortable to see what they're really about. Because always, I know a lot of people say this: a drunken mind speaks a sober tongue.
That's a fact.
You know what I
Word.
mean? Because nobody's gonna tell the truth when they sober. They need something, and then when they do tell them they drunk, they just like, yo. I was fucked up that
spitting
day.
it
But now
out.
they're now they're just making excuses. But when you
Yeah.
got somebody that's drunk all the time, they're gonna always tell you the truth. People don't understand. Telling the truth seems like it hurts more than you lying to them. They rather
Mm-hmm.
you lie to them to make themselves feel better than you tell them the truth and make them out there to grind.
That's
People
a
don't want to
fact.
grind. Niggas want an easy come up, and that's it. They want something handed to them, and it's like, yo, I'm
Yeah,
here,
I was
I
just
work
about to
here,
say that.
and
Yep.
now they gotta. And the crazy thing is, if I hand you something, you still gotta make it work. So even
That's
though
a
I gave it to
fact.
you, you still gotta make it work. Now you gotta do something with it. And you got a
That's
lot
a
of niggas
fact.
that show up and then they show out and then it's done. They done
Mm-hmm.
broke the bridge, they done broke the hand, they done cut off the hand that was messing with them. So when niggas is like, yo, I ain't going to the store, nigga, yo, give me that bread, nigga.
They-
What you want, nigga? I get 10
Yep.
chopped cheese. I gotta keep going back and forth, nigga. I'm in a spot in the opportunity to better myself. And by
That's a
me
Right.
like, yo,
fact.
man,
Like
you went to the store,
because
bro.
you
You
know
went
what
to
it
a
does.
store.
You know what it does is like they will always be like, yo, that nigga right there, he did right. You know what I'm saying? Now you so up, you don't even gotta go to the store. They're
Now,
like,
now the next
you
nigga
know what I'm
gotta go.
saying? You
Yeah,
feel
they
me?
be like, don't send him.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
send
Like
like,
send
it's
that
not
tell
man.
even
him,
that.
send the
It's
other
like
nigga.
it's not even that. I'm just saying it's just like, you know, you will tell yourself like, damn, like these niggas gonna send me to the store. All right, cool. But then it's just like you start to capitalize off that, like, you know what? You know what? Boom. Next thing you know, you come in, niggas start showing you a different type of love, a different type of respect. And then it's just like you just feel different. You know because you feel energy, so you feel it. And then it's just like that alone can help you up your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me up my shit. Boom. Next thing you know, you niggas coming around, you coming around. Oh shoot, like you doing your thing, you upping your shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not even thinking about sending you to the store or nothing like that. Like, you
Yeah, now
feel
they
me?
got some. Yeah, I mean,
Like you
yeah.
gotta master your role, and then you get when you master your role, you get put in a better position. You
You're in a
get put
better
in another position.
exactly, bro. Exactly. And but like I said, niggas don't want that. They don't want to be the errand boy. Ain't nobody want to be an errand nigga. Niggas just want to be up in the studio all day, smoking and drinking. They ain't rapping. They just there, just a
That's
They
body
a
just
there.
fact.
there.
They just there. But then you got niggas that got the opportunity. Like you went to the store, and from the store you went to L.A., you went to Houston. You out here doing a whole new ball game just because you said yeah, no problem, bro. You humbled yourself,
Yes,
and
bro.
people do not do
Now,
that right now. Niggas
now
ain't
have
humbling
you
themselves.
ever been told, like, when you do try to do what they somebody did for you and put you on, and again, a lot of that is not just somebody putting you on and putting you around the people you did, because you came with what you come with. You came with your creativity. When they see you do that and you're like, and you bring one of your boys, have you ever been told like, yeah, I don't think that's a good dude to, what I'm saying, to be around, or I don't think he's gonna help you or put you in the right direction. I don't think he should come back. Have you ever been told that before?
Oh nah, nah.
No,
So every pretty much everybody that you brought around, they've already got the right mindset already, because you already told them. You already put them on that already.
Nah, I just let them know, like, you feel me? I when I bring people around, I'm just like, yo, bro. Cause what I learned is like, I remember I was my man's was in a studio session with Dave East, right? And you know, like he was giving me the story. He was just like, yo, we got there, and the person that was there was like, soon as he got in the session, like he just like, oh, like like on some, I
Fan
for
club,
fan, like you know what I'm saying, you on some fan shit. All
he was
right,
star.
cool, we get it.
He was starstruck.
Like he's
starstruck.
like,
He was
yeah, but
starstruck.
that's natural though. But then after that, like bro was telling me, like he started ODing. So East threw something that he like, man, that's why I don't like when other niggas, my niggas be bringing other niggas, brings random niggas, and my music get leaked. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like,
Right,
damn,
Okay,
that's
okay,
crazy.
okay.
right.
Yes, yes. You
Like
got some shiesty
East
niggas
was
that do that.
talking to the nigga and telling him that. Like, I'm like, that's crazy. So I be telling my niggas because I learned this shit. I was just like, when you get around these niggas, you gotta act like you. It's
A
not saying
certain
I'm
way.
saying you just gotta act a certain way because they be looking at niggas like they funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be like,
Yo,
You gotta
it's
yeah,
earn.
their
this
You
nigga
gotta
on
it's
earn
some.
their
that type of
money.
truck. You gotta earn
It's
the
their
type
Yeah.
of money. The money is
it's their
talking.
money.
Yeah, the money is talking. Like, yo,
Like niggas
your
be like,
money's
why he
talking.
acting like that? Like he good. And then after that, like the nigga you start acting funny. So then after that, his entourage start looking at you crazy.
They almost ready to go. Like
Yeah, like
yeah.
that's how
They
it
come up.
is. So I just be
Right,
like, yo,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Niggas come up, don't be on no groupie shit. Just everybody chill,
Just be
bro.
normal.
Like,
Just be normal.
Yo,
you know what I'm
that's what I
saying?
feel like. If more people, and I understand, right? It's somebody that's in the scene, they in the camera, they in the light, and I understand you may not have ever met somebody that's in the light before. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, they still human beings, b.
At the end
That's
of
a
the
Like,
day,
fact.
regardless, at the end of the day, even if they in the light, they still human. So respect them, right? Because yo, it's not
Hmm.
like just because they getting money or people see them. When you go to other place like a job interview, they get money.
hmm
You could meet the CEO of the company. You not running and shaking their hand and like, yo, let me get an autograph, mad times, mad pictures. No, you
you ain't
act a
buying
certain
no
way because you
equipment.
just want the job.
That's
That's
it.
a fact.
It's about the bag in my book. It's about the bag, and
Yeah.
networking is a hell of a bag, bro. Hell of a
Nah,
bag.
it really is. Like, cause it's just like I be saying, I was like, yo, bro, I did a lot of gigs for free for some people. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of free, you know what I'm saying, for like, some basketball team, you know what I'm saying, companies, stuff like that. But that helped me, bro. Like that's
What?
all part of
Yo,
the job.
bro, I gotta give a big shout. Yo, please, ladies and gentlemen, you gonna have to tell them that again, because I don't think they really understand. Like, even though your creativity is important, right? And I know you get paid for your creativity, right? But
Right.
at the end of the day, yo, certain things, especially when you are trying to get your brand and your
Mm-hmm.
creativity out, yo, you gotta do pro bono work for
Yeah,
the first month or maybe even more, depending on what you're doing. You got to do that free work because then it shows other people you are willing to hustle. You
you
That's a
willing to do
fact.
that
dedicated. You dedicated.
without
That's all it
anybody
is.
paying you,
You
and they
That's a
see
dedicated.
that.
fact.
People recognize that.
That's a
Definitely.
fact. They
But
talk
everybody,
about it. They like it had mad times. Like people will tell me, like, yo, bro, like you doing your thing, bro. Like keep going. And I'm the type of person like you just when somebody offer me an opportunity, like I don't always think about the bag because I know the money will always be there. I be like, yo, what could we do to build whatever we got going on to help it go up?
yeah,
You know what I'm
Yo, you better
saying?
write a book, bro. You better write a book, bro.
You feel me?
or
So
two,
like I be
or
so I be telling people, I just be like, man, first and foremost, you gotta put that conversation in. Like Maynard say, man, relationships, bro. Like that's really important. Like they say today it's all about who you know, but at the same time, it's just like you gotta have them relationships because
yeah,
at the end
definitely,
of the day, at the end of the day, you can make a phone call, you can make something happen for somebody. You feel me? Because of the relationship you have with that person.
definitely. I mean, I don't think people, like I said, right now it's just a lot of people just it's just the pride. Pride is killing
Yeah,
a
pride
lot
is
of fucking people. We're gonna jump back on. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, but people, I don't think people understand the pride, bro. The pride is dangerous. Give me one
he was
second.
low and mad for mad long drinking that water.
Yeah, he's thirsty, thirsty. All right, go set. I got this one, baby girl. I got this. Believe that. He's gonna join back in. I keep sending to him. Let me see if I ring him again because it says it's busy. There we
Oh, he
go.
back.
Yeah, but we good. We good. You back at it again?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but like you were saying, relationships. But it all comes down to and it boils down to how you presented yourself in the beginning to get that type of relationship. Cause you
That's a
got a lot of
fact.
motherfuckers that be out there and like, yo, I got the hookup, and the niggas that you took out, you got the hookup for, and the nigga that you dealing with, they maybe don't even mess with you like that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And you just over there like, yo, I got you. You about to put your man on, but you didn't tell your man the backstory that, yo, me and homeboy, we ain't so cool, bro. Cause I did this, I was a little shicey here and there, I did this. Like, I don't
Word,
understand.
like
But
I
you
be
are an
telling people, like,
opportunity, bro. To I always bring up this, and I don't know, maybe it's more, but I don't really see it physically with my own eyes, so I can't preach for everybody. But like you see what Mano do for his people. I'm gonna say Kevin Hart
right?
because I see what Kevin Hart do. Kevin Hart came in the
Yo,
game and he put
that's
his niggas
another
in the
person I
game.
want to meet. Kevin Hart, man. Yo, that's a yo. Like he, it's not also like well, his comedy, but yo, he's so inspirational. Like he just talks so much truth in what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like even when he had that fall with his with his wife and
with his
stuff,
wife.
and I was just like, yo, bro, his comeback was just so amazing, bro. Like it
Yeah.
was just
Yo, his
amazing to
comeback
me.
was impeccable, bro.
But the thing is, people don't understand. Just like you always say, everybody, yo, this niggas out there that do that every day. But he just
Every
Yep.
got
day.
money. He just got money, so he's set to a higher standard.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But everybody,
But the
all these
thing
niggas out
about
here do
that,
that.
the thing about that I say is like he always say this. He be like, everybody want to be famous, but nobody want to put the work in.
To be
And that is
famous.
so
Word.
true. Because the thing, what happened is that I always say this. I'm like, these people are famous based because of their gift. You feel me? Like Kevin Hart said, he was like, man, it had enough times I didn't did shows for free. I didn't showed up. I didn't ain't take no money. I ain't do this. But it's just like, when you work hard, people recognize your work.
Mhm.
That's a
Some people
fact.
just want to be, but a lot of people just they instead of like even at work, people want you to say that to them. They want you to say, yo,
Uh-huh.
yo, you doing good, bro. You doing good. Because sometimes it don't feel like you're doing anything because nobody is saying nothing. But they
That's a
don't have to
fact.
say
That's
nothing
why
because
Right.
they're
I
saying to you
say,
indirect though, and that's the problem.
that's why I always say, like, like, that's why I always say sometimes you really gotta remind your bro, like, you gotta remind your bro and let him know, yo, bro, you doing great, bro. Like, you great. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Everybody want encouragement. Everybody want encouragement.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only
But
way,
my
bro.
thing is
You have
about
to.
encouragement is that, yo, I'm self motivated. I'm highly self motivated. I'm like, yo, bro, a lion wakes up in the safari and he don't need no motivation
Ready to go.
because he
Don't
know if he don't eat today, he gonna starve tomorrow, and
Yep.
that's a waste of a day. Like, you know what I'm
Word.
saying? So it's just like
Mm.
you gotta wake up with a different mindset
you gotta wake
because
up
that
hungry every day.
separates you. That separates you. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody will be like, yo, he been in here killing it. Like, yo, he ain't talk to nobody. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? And then after that, you like somebody come up and be like, yo, appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then you be like, yo, somebody, I needed to hear that
Yeah,
today.
somebody. That's a
Yeah.
lot of people want that. They want to be recognized. You know what I mean? And that's not a big thing. But some people, like you said, self motivation. Some people don't want that self motivation. Sometimes they want somebody to say, "Hey, yo, you're doing a hell of a job, bro," because you building somebody's. You want people to recognize you, and when somebody's saying
Hmm.
something about your craft, you are being recognized. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
And that's what people want to see. People don't want to go out there and do the work and not hear nothing because people don't know. Even though you're doing the work and the person ain't saying it to you, they maybe could be saying it to somebody else. Like, hey, yo, this dude was doing what he was doing. And they can still
Hmm.
get back to you. And maybe they'll get back to you the way you want it. Because the niggas, like I said, right now, this day and age, niggas want it now. That's it. If you don't
And
give it
that's the
now,
Yeah.
it's a
problem.
Yo,
problem.
a lot of people feel too like once they get around higher panel individuals that's all they needed to do was just be around them, just like how you said early in the podcast. It was like, yo, you said that, you was like, yo, they think that as soon as they get in the room that automatically like the bag is going to drop in front of their lap and they Gucci right now, they don't have to do nothing.
Bro, that's
And
not how
the
it
And they
person
is.
don't
that's even on
understand.
the panel didn't even do that, so
And the
how could
mindset is
you
they
think
made it. They think they made it.
he
That's
made,
why
he
they
had to
think, yo,
do
I made it.
something?
It's like, yo, I made it. Like, nigga, you didn't do
That's
anything.
how that's small minded, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. I be telling people, I be like they be like, yo, what you do around these? I be like, yo, man, y'all asking too much questions. I be like, man, one hand wash, another two hand wash your face, bro.
Face. That's
You
it.
feel me?
That's what becomes that pocket watching when niggas is asking you though, what you
Niggas
doing?
start
Okay, yo, how
watching
you doing this and
pockets.
what you
Niggas
doing
start
that?
saying,
Bro, don't worry about my shit. But that's what it comes into. Niggas is out there watching people's plates, and niggas got the
Word.
money. You got your own plate. Figure out how you
that's a
gonna get money to
fact.
your plate. That's it. That's why when niggas be like, yo, how you be? I can't sit there and hate. Yo, I hate this nigga or this nigga trying to show out because he got. Nah, nigga, that makes me work 10 times harder.
That's a fact. And it's like, you telling yourself, you just like, yo, it's just like, yo, bro, like when somebody say come to you and they say something like that, and you work 10 times harder, your reward be so different. Like I tell people all the time, man, I'll be like, yo, I'm not here. I'm like, yo, I don't even know how I got here,
But
but
you
what
did.
I did, but I know I've been good to people.
Right.
I know I've been working hard.
That's right.
When I was outside, I was going around. I have receipts to show, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got all the media, this, that, from all the years and days. And I just be like, I look at that sometimes, I'll be like, yo, like, damn. It's just I be feeling like, damn, bro, I really worked my way up the ranks. It's just like LeBron in 2007 when Tim Duncan told him, yo, one day this gonna be your league. He kept grinding, and next thing you know, he
Right.
went to the finals back to back to back to back to back.
That nigga he
And I'm
tired
just
of the
like,
finals.
yo,
That nigga get tired. I'm glad he took off last
Right.
year because somebody else had to eat. That's how
Yo,
somebody
you know.
exactly.
That's how you know a nigga
that
ain't
was
worried about what other niggas be saying about him. Do what you
that was
do.
that was right. That was like me. You know what I'm saying? When even when Dre and I was talking, and he was telling me he wanted to do the podcast, and I was even telling him like even with me being a DJ, like even all the years that I've been DJing, even started back from when I was 15. So me being 41 now, like me doing it, I never wanted to was interested in being the club DJ, right?
Hmm.
Because there's another outlet for DJs versus just going in and playing parties all day. Like
That's a
that
fact.
never was my thing. I always wanted to connect with people that not the people that's on scene or in the already on the clubs or anything like that or in the big music outlets. I was like, yo, for the people that's trying to get there, I feel like I would be better in that field. Be like, yo, let me play your music. You know what I'm saying? Because that developed our own radio station. So now when Dre Pick has all these people that do music, R&B, like you already in the connections the way you are, and then we created this platform. I'm like, so this is natural to me because I'm like, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, you don't
Hmm.
have to go in nobody's label to always play or the radio stations and play. Yo, we got outlets now, and technology allows us to do everything or a
It's
lot
a
of this
gold
stuff
mine.
on your own.
It's a
Yep.
gold mine. I tell people that all the time. Like, I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, it's so easy to be what you want to be today. I'm like, yo, I could post something, somebody in goddamn near Puerto Rico could see what I did, bro. Like that's crazy. Like how you halfway across the
Spot. That's
world,
fire.
somebody is it's just like I'm just like, yo, like, and it's like you gotta like because I be like technology devoured everybody. We all use it. Somehow we all
Right.
addicted to it. Somehow we try to think how to make this go up. How to we on every platform, but we trying to elevate. And I'm just like, yo, you really gotta stick to the script. Like if you down, you gotta like I stick to that theory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stay down till you come up. Because when you come up, it's gonna be natural. Like you don't even
Right.
know what to think. And you know, some people just sit back and be like, nah, man, and you can't cheat the grind. I tell people that all the time, like you can't cheat the grind because when you cheat the grind,
Definitely
you cheat
can.
yourself. You
That's
cheat
right.
yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, you just really gotta put it together. Like you gotta sit down, like you know, my mom always tell me, man, study to show thyself approved. You feel me? Because when you do that, you gotta when you do that, you gotta you when you study to show yourself approved, you improving. Like you keep going up a different level. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And you gotta master your role, man. I tell people like I master my role. You know what I'm saying? I went from doing the videos. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm meeting people, this people, you know, just networking and just doing so much. And it's just like I be telling people, man, like before you was ace in the cleaners, before you be ace in the beamer, you gotta be ace in the cleaners. Everybody start from somewhere. Everybody start from
Right.
somewhere. You feel me? And it's just like if you
Yo,
go around with this energy, I'm listening.
no, I mean to interrupt, but I wanted to also piggyback on what you were saying because yo, I could tell that the people that you around speak like you first because you speak like that before you even met them, right? I could
No,
tell
that's a
you was
fact.
talking like
That's a
that, you
fact.
was thinking like that.
Yeah,
So
I
now
always
the
been that
people
way.
that you was, yeah, now the people that you around, you like, it's that's why you said, yo, I don't even know how I got here, but I'm here, and it feels natural to you, like I asked you in the beginning, because you like I've always been like this. So you
Oh,
just met with other natural human beings that think just like you and talk just like you. That was
No,
easy.
but
yeah,
then you
like,
gotta also
but
see as he is talking that you have a lot of people that talk like that, but then you
a
don't have a
lot
lot
of
of people that
those
actually
people.
practice what
Like
they
I be like,
talking.
I tell
Right,
people all
that's
the
true.
time. I be like, yo, bro, the dream is real, but the grind is separate. Like you can manifest all you want, bro. Oh yeah, God, I do this. Like I tell people this all the time. You cannot fix a physical problem with prayer solution, bro. Like you want a job, bro, go fill out
You
an
gotta move.
application. You gotta be on the
Yeah,
move because faith without works is dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell people this all the time. I be like, yo, bro, I ain't get here by just, yo, bro, nah, it didn't work that way. I went out, I did what I did, you feel me? And I made the connection, I made the network. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm here, it's like I can't stay here now. Now I'm thinking about going up more because it's just like it's a lot to learn. It's a lot to see. Like I was telling my man the other day. I'm like, yo, bro, because he feel like he running out of time because I think he say, yo, bro, I'm 27. I'm like, yo, bro, age is just a mindset, bro.
It's
I'm like, yo,
real.
yeah,
the guy that
yeah.
created KFC, he started it at in his 80s, bro. So I don't know what I'm like, yo, bro, stop letting social media get to you, bro. We got
Right.
time. It's what you do with it, bro. You are where you are because of you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nothing moves if you don't. You feel me? So I'm just like, yo, bro,
Yo,
you can't.
No, everything moves. It's just
yo,
you not part of it.
That's a fact.
yo, every time, and yo, I gotta, first off, I gotta salute Dre, and I do this a lot, even on our podcast, because yo, the reason why we get to collaborate on a larger scale a lot of times is the people that Dre got these great relationships with, right? And from what I met from this man right here, yo, he talks the same way. And even when he was like he was my trainer when we was on the job, right? The
Hmm.
one thing he told me straight up and down, he was like, "Yo, I'll give you the cheat code. I'll give you everything that I know that you need, but I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm not gonna wake you up in the morning. Nobody called. No man is calling and waking me up to go do this." So he like, "Yo, I can only cover you, but so far, if you're not here, that's on you. I can't do that because I'm not gonna stop me from eating. I'm definitely not gonna put my family in that kind of position."
Nah, that's a
So,
fact.
you got-
Dre
But I do that
always,
with
oh,
everybody though. The reason why
he
I
do
do that
that
is
to
because
everybody.
it's a mindset. You give enough rope for a nigga to hang himself. If you don't hang yourself, that's all on you. You did your homework. I ain't do nothing.
right,
I'm just and listen. I'm gonna teach you the right way, and then as you go along, you start to learn it your own way. That's it. You know what I mean? But my thing is, I'm gonna give you everything you need to learn. I give you enough rope. You take the rope. That's up to you how
yeah,
short you want to make it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And that's one thing.
yeah.
I'm not gonna mess up my money because you fucked up. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Because when
Nah,
you
that's a fact.
go
But
on by yourself. You know what
yo,
I'm
Dre,
saying? So
we got anything from the comments from the fans? Because again, shout out to everybody that tunes in Monday, Wednesday, Friday on DNJ podcast. We that always support. Yo, Dre, they saying anything in the comments with it? Any questions? Anything?
no questions. A lot of people were just like, yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Cash Muliano, that's the number one fan. We got some people watching here, but a lot of people are not posting and not saying anything. They may be just taking in the knowledge. You know what I
That's
mean? But we
right.
got a lot of people watching. But I see a lot of people saying he's speaking the truth about friendship, and some people don't know how to play their position. And that's what this
That's a
game is
fact.
about. Play your
Some people
position.
don't listen. Nah, that's
Everybody
a
wants to
fact.
be in a role that they cannot handle. Sometimes you gotta fall back. I
You
noticed
really
this.
do.
Yeah.
The niggas that make the most money, you don't see them. They
Yo,
not giving you
at
the show for them,
all.
right?
At
Yo,
You
all.
don't
that's
see
a
them. The
fact.
niggas that make
That's
the
a
money, you
fact.
don't see them.
Yo,
Listen, I
real
got you
talk.
you representing me now. Now you be the face. I'm back here.
Like,
I'm
it be
getting it.
so crazy. It be so crazy, right? Like that's so true, bro. Because it's just like, you'll be like, yo, like say like an artist will have a concert, like bro, like everybody plays a role. Like, he makes the most money, right? He's the MVP. He's the breadwinner. But we got three escalators. You know what I'm saying? He's not driving one of them, bro.
At all.
He's in the
Somebody got
back
to
seat.
drive.
Like,
Somebody
you know
got
what
to
I'm
drive.
saying? So, yo, bro, I swear, like, I'm just like, yo, he ain't driving it. Cause it's so crazy. Cause it's just like I just be like, yo, and it's just like I be seeing like I want like when I'm around them, I just be like, yo, bro, like he just happy to be the drummer. Like I'm like, that's cool, bro.
Because people
You
don't,
feel me?
yo, when you get in that position, like when it comes just for cars, for instance, you get in that position, that is something you never thought. Like
That's a
I'm out
fact.
here pushing a brand new caddy, and I got this nigga in the back. I got this nigga, I got a 2022, and he letting me drive his car, and he in the
Yo,
back. So yo, go get the car. I'm in the club with you. I'm doing everything you doing. And my job is to
Right.
play my position and just take you to the club and bring your ass back home
O-
safe. That's it.
open the door. If you gotta do that, you open the door, close it
that's
back,
it.
and that's
Yo,
it.
make sure you don't park the car around the corner, bro. Yo, keep the car running or do whatever you gotta do. Yo, when you finish, pull up. Come inside with us. Come chill. You don't gotta,
That's
like, you
it.
don't do nothing. You're not paying for drinks. You're not paying for the VIP. You're not paying for the women that's
Yo,
coming there. You're not doing nothing. You're
nothing.
playing your part. And like I said, the ego becomes in play. Yo, come on, man. Why I gotta, like, for me, if a nigga say, yo, why I gotta drive this nigga around in this Lambo truck all the time? Nigga, what?
What?
This, yo. That shit sounds so crazy to me.
It
Why
sounds
I
Yo,
gotta
crazy,
drive
right?
this Lambo
man,
But
truck?
you
yo, people be complaining, bro. I
But you got
swear
people
to
that really
God,
do that though. You got niggas that
bro.
come on, bro. I gotta keep driving this
Okay,
nigga around in this truck, man.
bro.
Niggas is begging to get that truck, and you upset because you driving a nigga in it?
Niggas be like,
Yo,
yo,
can I
bro,
say?
I'm
Why
always
would you not
driving.
want to be that?
Like, why he can't drive? Why you can't drive? Bro, I want to be in the back too. Like, yo,
Yo,
bro.
But
can I say
I
this
know.
though? I always say this too. Yo, hand over foot though. If any one of y'all had the money, and I'm talking to the people outside of our platform right now, if you was rich and had the money, you not gonna be driving your own Lambo truck either.
I
You
don't
gonna
know
be in
about
the
Right.
that.
back
I
sitting
don't
down.
know. I don't know,
I'm
bro.
not driving. Nah,
Now
bro.
listen, I
I'm
maybe
not.
drive. I'm
If
gonna drive my vehicles, yes, but I won't drive as much
that's
as
what I'm
my
saying.
niggas. But I will be driving
If
them.
you gonna be if you gonna be pulling up to events, because like I said, I tell people this a lot. Yo, the only reason why we come from with saying that is because we got less resources, even if it's finance. So you are the one that got to do all the footwork. If you had the money in the and more of that scene to where you don't have to, you delegating that work. You delegating it. And that's all these people on these high platforms are doing. First off, it creates jobs for other people. So shout out to them for doing that.
And
That's why they
they're
do it.
playing together, and that's why you got a team. And everybody on the
That's why
team
you got a
plays their
team.
part. You got the goons, you got the niggas that handle the street work, you got niggas that do your booking, book the hotel, book the rooms, you got niggas that carry the suitcases, you got niggas that drive around. If you play your
Nah, that's a
position, you're
fact.
never gonna be
Yeah,
in that
because
position
you,
forever.
you're
And
That's
all
not,
right.
he's doing,
bro.
he's just giving you an opportunity to go do something else.
Yep.
All right, I'm driving for Mano now, and now I pull up, and now Puff see me. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
can I get him? Now I'm driving for Puff and Mano. Now you branding yourself. I don't mind
Yep.
being a driver.
I
What the
don't,
fuck I
bro.
look like being upset driving a 2020 Lambo? What? Yo, go to the store. Yo, go take the Lambo to the store and go get some stuff. Come on, man. I don't feel like getting in that fucking Lambo, man. Nigga, what?
Ah,
Them niggas is gonna get mad because I ain't come back in time. That's what it's gonna be.
yeah.
I didn't come
Yo,
back in
yo,
time.
Mike, tell
You
them
muted, Mike. You
tell them
muted.
if you
You muted. Hold on. You muted
tell them
yourself. You muted yourself.
who me?
Oh yeah, I hear ya.
Now, Mike, he
Oh
pressing
yeah.
buttons and shit. He must be in the condo going down in the elevator.
Oh man.
Yeah, he
Yo,
must be
Nah, I
sitting
hear
in the
tell
ya.
condo.
everybody where they can find you and where they can listen to you, where they can see your creativity.
Man, you can find me at famous Mike underscore Mike Legend or at Mr. We Outside on Instagram. You can find me at Mr. We Outside on Twitter. Twitter is really a dope app, man.
See, we on Twitter too. We just got to get some more people. It's hard to invite niggas on Twitter though, but people got
Yeah,
to know
Twitter's
we
a
real.
little. You gotta tune in. Twitter's a little. I'm still working on Twitter myself. You know what I'm saying?
Cause Twitter, I
But
noticed,
Twitter,
but Twitter, you could do that, but like IG, it's hard for me to really get into IG because you can only make a certain length, and that's it. Like I really want to cut some of my videos short and show like the important parts, like the message. Because
yeah,
every
yeah,
time
yeah. That's true.
we showing a
That's
message that niggas can do it. You don't have to be. When I'm noticing, like when I watch Mano, like the one, let me see, the last Mano I watched was him and Joe Buttons. Well, was it him and Joe? I think it was him and Joe Buttons or him and Little Seeds. But I think it was Joe Buttons, and it was he had the chefs on there cooking, and they came back with the salmon and the
uh-huh.
all that shit. He like, yo, eat. Niggas got big ass plates.
Yeah.
He like, yo, this all you gonna do? This is it? Yeah, nigga, you gonna come to the show. We're gonna smoke, we're gonna drink, we're gonna eat, we're gonna talk, we're gonna laugh. When
Uh-huh.
I see Mano put all that shit aside to talk to Little C's, and he was going off with Little C's, off of what Little Kim was doing. I would love to be in that position. You know what I mean? By playing your part. And this is what that
Yeah,
media
yeah.
that's what this whole thing is play your part. Like me,
It
I'm not a
really
rapper,
is.
I'm not a rapper, I'm not none of that. But if I gotta rap to bring niggas to my shit, I'ma do it. Whatever I gotta do and sacrifice on my end, I'ma do it. And I
And
have
Well,
no
that
problem doing that.
my thing about me taking pictures and you know what I'm saying? Yo, like once everybody look good, I'm happy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
right.
if,
because
if
I be
everybody's
telling
looking good, you
myself
looking good.
that's a fact. Like, and I be saying, I'm building my platform either way. Like people be like, oh, like, why nobody taking no pictures of me? I'm like, yo, bro, that's least of my worries, bro.
Sure.
I'm not worrying about that. Like you so worried about me, cause and it's so crazy, you know, when somebody tell you something and you just be like, yo, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, why you put that to my mind? Like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You know,
Making you
like
think
I don't
making you think other way, but you got people that do that and make you think negative about the positions that you are in. So
that's
when
a
it comes to
fact.
that,
And I just be
you
looking
take
at
what you want out of it. I take what I want out of it. If it's beneficial, I'll take it. If it's not, that shit goes in one ear and out the other. Because
that's
everybody
a
is not here
Trash
to
bin.
benefit you. Everybody's not here to benefit you. Some niggas want to
That's
see you
right.
fail because they're like, yo, how he get
mm,
there? That supposed to be me. You didn't do no work, but you want to be in that position not to do nothing. Even a nigga that like I want to hit the lotto. You can't hit the lotto if you don't play. How you gonna hit the lotto
that's
if you
a
don't play?
fact if you don't play.
Hey,
That's a
yo,
fact.
fact. But
That's a
yo,
fact.
so again, I want to thank everybody that always tune in because you know how we always shout out our fans, our supporters,
Shout
and
out to
and
them,
we
man, for
we
real.
and I want to let everybody out there know is that we took several pages out of this man's book already from
We did.
exactly the knowledge that he tell y'all. Yo, we doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate, and even this is the first time you and I connecting. Yo, I really appreciate exactly how your mindset is, your creativity. You know what I'm saying? The work that you doing, and again, the knowledge and the cheat codes that you even given to me and Dre and gave to us to even allow us to be here right now. So
Nigga,
we
I
taking notes.
appreciate the nigga all the time I see him. Every time I see him, like, yo, good looks, bro. He like, for what? You could have did this on your own. And I said, yo, you pushed me to do it. You pushed me.
Right.
But like I said, sometimes you need that push. And if you
Nah,
get
you
the
Yep.
really
right
do.
push
Like,
from
you
the
really
right
do. Like,
person,
like I
you're gonna
said,
take it.
2018, my man's called me and he was like, "Yo, bro, like, I feel like you should really get on your shit because you could really do this, bro." And it's just like, you know, I was like, you know what? Let me take his word. And every time I feel like I ain't doing that, I always remember like, yo, bro, he told me to do that. Like that day when I didn't want to go to Jersey, I'm like, nah. I always remember what he told me because when I started doing that, I started to see a different outcome. So I always remember that, like, if it wasn't for him, because it's just like you really do need those people around just to give you some advice, just to tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just gotta be a lion to yourself, and you just gotta be like,
Word.
man, listen, man, I gotta go out there and get it, like, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna do it for you, man. You are your help. You know what I'm saying? Along the way, you meet those that will really see what you're doing, and they'll really help you out. But at the same time, you are your own help. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
you rarely come across
Go ahead, go ahead.
those. I say you rarely come across those that's like literally willing to just give you advice. Because it's just a word of encouragement. Like, when me and Dre sat in the backyard and I was telling him, like, yo, bro, you should do the podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, you got to get into the streams and stuff. And he was like, yo, they keep taking down my shit, and shit like that. But then it's just like, you got to be persistent too. Sometimes you just can't give up, man. You just got
Yeah,
to
you just
keep
gotta
going.
keep.
Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes, we all feel
you
like that.
know, you got to be
Sometimes I don't
persistent.
want to do the show. Sometimes I'm like, damn, man, the
That's a
show.
fact.
But then when I come up here, I gotta give that 110% energy. Even though I don't want to do
Yeah.
it, you still gotta
I
do it.
to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you. Right now, I'm gone. Right now, my stomach is crazy right now because I was drinking and I done threw up. I did the Exorcist last night. You know what I
Oh
mean? I
man,
was
you
wilding.
you gave up your soul.
Nigga, I gave the soul, and he tried to give it back, and I gave it back to him. It was dangerous. It got dangerous. Real talk. But I said, you
But
know what?
but
Fuck it. Keep grinding because the grind never stops. Even if you
it
become
That's
never
big
right.
now, you
stops.
just gotta grind more. And people not
That's
understanding
a
that.
fact.
This
Saying
is
that.
where it comes
Nah,
from. You
and it's
grind
like
hard.
I'm now starting to see like this is the real grind. I thought the stuff I was doing was like the little baby grind. Like now I be like, whoa, like I be coming home on type of hours, but at the same time I'm like, yo, bro, this thing is helping me in so much ways. Like
Right. Right.
I told myself, I'm like, you can't complain when God give you a full plate.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Like
right.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't complain because you've been praying. God, like send help, send something, keep me productive every day. Like now He give it to you. Now we complain. And I seen
Now you
people do that.
complaining
Like,
about
oh
it.
my,
You got a lot of
you know what
people
I'm
that
saying?
do
Yo,
that.
God, yeah, like
You got
God,
a
I
lot
want
of
this
people that
job.
do it.
I want to get in this position. Now you get in this position. You like, oh my God,
I don't
it's so
want to. I
much.
don't want
It's
to do the
this.
work.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
because now
saying?
you
We
lackluster.
start
Now you're not giving
complaining.
the quality. You're not giving
Like I
quality. The
always,
quality is the one
like
that
I
brought you up
always
there.
I always
Yo,
tell people this. I be like, man, you can't, all minds can't hold new blessings at
Mm-hmm.
all, bro.
that's a
So all
fact.
right. So hold
Yo,
on,
lady.
DJ. So where you headed to right now? Let's hear that question. Where you headed to right now? Cause you ain't going to
Man,
no
you go,
TNTs, nigga.
we lobby boys, man.
Lobby boys, look at that. It's about to be 10 o'clock. He driving to the city. He driving to the city. Yo, make
You know
sure
what I'm
make sure
saying?
your man LA jumped on the next live, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
If niggas need me to hold
Word.
yeah.
suitcases, I go get towels. I steal for niggas. I knock niggas out. Whatever niggas need to be done, man, gets done. Real talk. Lobby boy shit.
Yo,
He better be fired too.
remember, ladies and gentlemen, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right here. DNJ podcast right here, Facebook. We on Twitter. We on YouTube. Make sure you are liking, you subscribing, you putting those comments in. Remember, you just
Yeah.
got famous Mike right here. Yo, make
Hey,
sure
he
you
Yo,
tune
outside.
into
son,
his
man.
page. He's out, Mr. Outside. Make sure that you are actually doing these things because, again, we're getting a lot of information from credible people, from creative people that are doing. Again, that's why we don't only have rappers up here and people that sing R&B. We are across the board collaborating. So make sure
Everybody.
whatever it is that you are doing, make
Everybody.
sure
And
you
that's it.
to the DANDJPODCAST21 at gmail.com so we can actually get you on this show and we can promote and listen to you and you give us your knowledge and you give us your feedback on what it is that you're doing. Dre, what else you got before we get up out of here?
I ain't gotta say nothing, man. First thing I gotta say is appreciate the fans and the supporters that showed up today. My guy Mike. I ain't gonna say the whole general, but good looking out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Cause like I said,
always,
without
always,
you telling
man.
me that and without me getting that push, I wouldn't be doing this, bro. We wouldn't be talking. You know what I
That's a
mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
when
a
I
fact,
seen
fact.
when
bro.
I seen you at the store, you like, I'm like, yo, what's good? I need you on the show. You like, well, you didn't
That's a
start the
fact.
show
I
yet?
got to.
I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm on episode 17. Nigga was like, for
Nah,
real?
you
I'm like,
didn't say
that same
that.
day. I'm like, no, you told me that same day I met up with you. Boom, I hit DJ up. I came to your crib and we talking. That was the night before I met up with this nigga. Said, yo, let's
Yo,
do
and
this. And he
it's
said,
so
yo, make it happen.
crazy,
I
right?
said, make it happen. And in 2 days,
Yo,
the page was ready to go.
it's so crazy that you say that, right? Yo, I was looking back at some like old pictures of like my like you know when you screenshot so you can show improvement later on
Hmm.
with the years. So I took some screenshot at I took some screenshot in like my Instagram pages and stuff like that. So I'm just like, damn, bro, wow, like look at the growth because like Nipper say, man, I just didn't quit, man. And I'm just like, yo, this is facts. Like, I just didn't give up. Like, I just, like, when you just know, like, I know it's coming, bro. Like, I just know, I believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, some people say they believe, but they
They
don't
don't believe.
see it. Like, you could,
They don't see
yeah,
it.
like,
But like I
they
said,
don't
people want
see
the
it.
recognition. They don't want to see the positive work. They want somebody to tell them that they're doing good. And sometimes that's never
Yeah.
the case, man. That's never the case.
Sometimes, more. Sometimes there's nobody there, man. Nobody coming, bro.
Yeah, at
Like,
all, man.
like, what I'm happy before we get up out of here. What I be mainly happy about all the time, cause I be driving sometimes, right? And I be driving up the same roads that I used to ride the bikes on. So I used to be like,
MC,
yo, man,
I
Yeah,
do that same
look at
thing,
this,
bro.
bro. Look at this, bro. Like I be laughing. I be like, wow, bro. I used to ride this bike up here all 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, I'm
Hmm.
like, man, look at the growth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just see that all around. And the older I got,
People
I
don't
just
see
look
that.
around.
They
I
don't.
just
They
like,
don't.
yo,
People.
bro.
It can sound so simple, and
It
we can
do.
end towards the end of the show. It sounds so simple, but you can see the same angle from different areas. You're
Hmm.
seeing it. Oh,
Wow,
I see
that's
this
deep,
part.
bro.
You know what I mean? I used to walk the streets all day. I seen this part. I ride the bike all day. I seen this part. Now I'm driving, nigga. This is a whole. It feel like
So
it's something
different.
new. For us, it's normal now. It's normal. But
Like,
it's
this shit
normal.
is
But it's like
crazy.
I made it. I made it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It went for me walking, taking the bus,
The bus to
being on the
the
monkey
trenches.
bars.
Walking in that cold weather, like I just be like, damn, bro.
And
Now we on four wheels, like we moving.
you know what I mean?
Oh man.
I can change the weather now when I'm in the V. I got a big ass bubble coat on, and when I get in that V, that shit goes in the trunk, and the heat come on, and you
And
know what I
he
mean? That
come
be
on.
cold for a second until I go in the trunk and I go take that shit, put it on, and walk out the V, lock the door, and be like, yo, every time I get in my car or I see my car parked up, I be like, I fucking made it. I ain't gotta be famous, but I know
No,
where I
I
came
don't,
from,
bro.
and I know where I'm at,
I
that's
know
a
that.
fact.
and I know
That's a
where I got.
fact.
You got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people that did not take the opportunities when they got it, and that's a
That's a
main
fact,
fact
bro.
also. Some people get the opportunities. It's what you do with the
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to change your life, not change the
Mm-hmm.
moment, change your life.
It's their life.
And you got a lot of
Cause the
people that just
mo
live for the moment, and
Cause
that's
the
none of
moment
your
is
luck.
not forever, bro. But
But your life
life
is a whole
is a
different game,
whole
bro.
different game. It is.
A whole
It
different
is.
game. But we're not gonna keep you here all day. You driving this shit. I don't want you to be out here laughing and you drop the phone on the pedal and then final destination
Yeah,
shit start
yeah,
happening, some
we
crazy
don't want
shit.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But yo,
No,
appreciate you coming up in here, man. Definitely
appreciate
showing
you,
love
bro.
up there,
Man.
my God, famous Mike. And like I said, man, thank you,
Ah,
man, for even talking that shit into my head to even start this shit. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
real word,
I could
man.
have been just playing the game. I've been playing the game right now, watching wrestling. But this is what I'm doing with my hours. I'm doing something
I'm
creative,
saying,
and we giving people a message that you know what I
and,
mean.
you know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for the in person ones. Like, you know what
Oh,
I'm
we're gonna be
saying?
doing that. We're gonna do that. We're
The
gonna do
ones
that
the
shortly.
ones in the
Coming, bro.
studio, like I could just see that, like, oh
Yeah,
my
don't worry,
Yo,
no.
god.
we
I
just said
already
that.
know.
We just
I
said that
already
we
know.
just said that the other night, like 2 episodes ago. Yo, can't wait for that, bro.
Yeah, once
Bro,
everything, it's just right now. It's just New York is so crazy that,
Yeah,
you
it
know what I
is.
mean? We
It's
got
crazy.
families. We don't want to put our families in that position. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know my niggas is cool, but I don't know them niggas that I don't know my niggas what niggas they dealing with. You know what I mean? Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
everybody got somebody and everybody not on the same boat as you. And if I bring that home,
That's a fact.
it's a wrap. Because if I
It's a
get that
wrap.
hook, I'm coming back out there and I'm coming to check you, nigga. Cause that's like you just gave me something, nigga. You gave me something, and you could have took me away.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, is I can do this online. You can't do nothing. You call for your camera, that's your problem. You know what I mean? But in face wise, you can't do nothing. But man, but like I said, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the fucking push. Thank you for showing up. I asked you. You said your tooth was hurting the last time. It seems like your shit got
Word,
better.
I
We back
fixed
to
that.
normal, man. We back to fucking normal. Good looks, man. Definitely thank you to
Facts,
the
bro.
fans and all that,
Yo,
man.
big shout out, big salute to you, brother. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you, bro.
All right, man. All right, later, y'all.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. Good looking out, man. Definitely
Word.
good looking out, man. Bigs it up, man. Big up to
All
that, man. Enjoy the rest of the night. Stay safe, man.
Word. Love is
right.
love,
Stay
bro.
safe, bro.
Love is love. Excellent, man. Ladies and gentlemen, famous Mike. You see, sometimes you got to get pushed from somebody else. You know what I mean? I brought it up to
That's a
DJ,
fact.
and look, we made it happen in less than a couple of days. We made this whole. We at episode 20. Episode
Episode
20.
20.
2-0. And for me, this is a special episode is because I want the two people that I brought an idea to, and I got it together. We got it together, not I. We put this shit together. Everybody brings something different to the table, and we always say everybody plays their fucking position. You
That's
play your
right.
position, you're gonna be a fucking better player. Play your position. Sometimes you gotta take the fall to get back up and play harder. That's why I don't never want to always win because it's not beneficial to always win. Because
That's right.
eventually you get tired of winning. You don't know the feeling of being hungry anymore because that feeling is gone.
Yeah. You don't want to do no more work.
Yeah, and when you get that mindset that you full off of work and you like I made it, you got another fucking thing coming, man. You got another thing coming. Real talk, but DJ,
Word.
another fucking positive one. Thank you, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
another positive
You know what I mean? I
one.
see there's people watching, but I really can't shout you out because I don't know who's watching. You know what I mean? So this is also a good time to make sure you put your name, put something in the comments. Hey, yo, hit up a like. I'm going to see all that. You know what I'm saying? Only people that can sit there and say, I got people watching. You know what I mean? Monique, thank you. Cash Moliano, thank you. But I got 4 people watching. 5 people are
That's
watching.
right.
People are sharing.
Right.
Like the stream. Share the stream. You're trying to be on the show. We always say. You see the tick at the bottom. DANDJPODCAST21 at gmail.com. If you got music, you got anything you want to be on the show, throw it on there. We have no problems, ladies and gentlemen, of playing
Nope.
your shit. None. We here for support. You see what I'm saying? My guys, they take time out of their schedule to come show love here. And we trying to show love right back out to them. You know what I
That's
mean? Because
it.
that's our type of networking. You see what I'm
Yo, what's
saying?
given to us, we give it right back to you guys, and we make sure because everybody that's giving us that, we are consistent. They're doing it consistently. We are making sure that we're doing it consistently on the time, and it's going to get longer someday. Right now, we doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yo, trust and believe. There's going to be more time that's going to free up for us because this is growing. Not it's going to grow. It's growing.
Yep, it's growing. It's growing. We were always talking about 2 shows. And we said, you know what?
Yep.
2 shows ain't enough. People don't
Yep.
understand how when you watch people's podcasts, they do 1 show a week.
Yep.
We're doing 3 shows a week. A week. And we're keeping it consistent. Even if we don't have a guest, we still keep it consistent, we keep it relevant, and we talk about what's going on in life. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Everybody going through the same things, it's just in a different manner. And we're here to try to make that life just a little bit easier for you guys. You know what I mean? So for my family, you know what I mean, the McMullen family, from the DJ family, from the D&J podcast family. Love and support, man. I appreciate the love y'all guys been giving us, man. Fucking stay tuned for Wednesday for another banger. And also, ladies and
Another
gentlemen,
banger.
I'm going to bring this up. If you missed that Friday show, go check it out. Oh, my goodness. Go check out the Cypher episode 19 that just dropped on YouTube,
Yo, the
Facebook, and
first
Twitter. You're gonna
it
fucking
it
cry. You're gonna cry.
it was the first cipher, not the last, but the first one. Yo, we had nine people. Matter of fact, including us, it was 10 people on this cipher altogether, but nine including Dre. He wasn't even the host on that day. He was part of that cipher. So
I was
y'all,
part of it, but
y'all if you missed
go
it,
check it out.
tune
Go check
back
that
in.
out.
Go check that out. Trust me, there's gonna be another one. We do fan appreciation every Friday. So make
Definitely,
sure you
definitely.
guys are locked and loaded right here, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday,
Put
7:45
them
to
bells on.
8:45, depending on what we go over.
Yes, put the notification on, put that bell on, you know what I mean? Because when we ringing, y'all ringing. You know what I mean? Definitely, we appreciate the love and support. Good looking out, Cash Muniano again. Monique, good looking out. Like I said, you got some more people in here. I wish I say something. But for my family to y'all's, man, y'all guys stay safe, man. Enjoy the rest of the week, man. And Friday, we thinking about maybe do another fan Friday, but y'all gotta stay tuned for Wednesday, man. So y'all guys
Yep,
enjoy.
stay
Y'all guys stay safe, man. Y'all family stay safe, man, and y'all keep doing what you